Hello and welcome to Camtasia Relay. This video tutorial will show you everything you need to know to record and export screencasts. First, use your network username and password to log into Camtasia Relay when you first open the program. Before you click the big red record button, let's take a moment to customize the settings using the options located along the menu bar here. These options let you customize the audio, video, and keyboard shortcut settings for when you record a screencast with Relay. Clicking the microphone takes you to the audio recording options, where you can select which audio input device you want to use. Right now it's just picking up the mic that's built into my laptop, but that's not the best quality microphone, so I'm going to plug in my USB mic. It shows up pretty quickly. Just click on it to select it. Before we get out of this window, let's take a look at the checkbox in the corner. When it's checked, Relay records all the system audio coming out of your computer. If you don't want Camtasia to pick up the sounds coming out of your computer, uncheck this box. Remember to use a clear and natural speaking voice when recording a screencast. When on the menu, you can see the levels of your microphone here. You can also let Relay auto-adjust your audio for you by making sure this button here is selected. The next menu item lets you select the display that you wish to use. If your computer setup has more than one display, you can make Relay record what's on one monitor and watch it on Relay on the other. Simply click the display that you wish to use. The next option allows you to add a camera recording right into the screencast, picture-in-picture style. Select a camera by clicking on it from the options, or turn the camera off by selecting the far left option. When a web camera is selected, you can see it running in the preview window when you go back to the menu. The camera will show up in the bottom right-hand corner of the Relay video and record along with the screen capture. If you're going to use a camera to make a Relay video, make sure to follow the rule of thirds. Center your face in the frame and try to position your eyes 1/3 of the way down the frame. Don't use any awkward camera angles and record in a spot where there won't be too much distraction going on in the background. The next option is hotkeys, which allows you to select a keyboard combination that starts and stops recording without having to open the program or use the mouse. This makes it easier to start and stop recording as soon as you're ready, and will save you from having to edit or trim your recording once it's finished. Select a keyboard key from the drop-down menu, then select what combination of the Control, Alt, and Shift keys you want to use. I like to use the R key for record and the S key for stop, but I use both Control and Shift, since just Control S is usually a hotkey for saving a file in a lot of programs. One last thing to keep in mind before you record, check to make sure you're connected to the college's Relay server in the bottom left corner here. If you're connected, you'll see the green check mark. And we're all ready to record now. Click record or use the hotkey combination you just set up. You'll get a countdown from 3, and then it's showtime. Once you've made a recording in Relay, it lets you review the recording before you send it off to the server or export it to YouTube. You can trim some of the footage off the beginning or end with the trimming button. Drag the playback indicator along the timeline and use these markers to select your new start and end points. The red X clears the mark in and mark out points if you want to start again. Select a profile before you export your screencast. We recommend selecting the Algonquin College Standard with closed captioning. All videos will have to be closed captioned to comply with the AODA standards. If you want the Relay server to create an audio-only file along with the screencast, select Algonquin Standard with MP3. And if you have Camtasia Studio and you want to produce your screencast further, select the Camtasia Studio profile to save the screencast in a .camrec file format for use in Camtasia Studio. If you want to upload your file to the Academic Algonquin YouTube channel, select the Academic Algonquin profile. For the login information for the Academic Algonquin YouTube channel, contact Nancy Bell in Learning and Teaching Services. Finally, give your screencast a file name. Use a short file name that's no more than 10 characters long, and make sure it doesn't end in a space, symbol, or other special character, or the encoding process will fail and you'll have to record your screencast again. Enter a brief description if you want. It helps to keep track if you have a lot of videos. Now you're ready to click Submit. Once your screencast has been successfully uploaded to the Relay server, you'll receive an email with a link to edit your captions. Thanks for watching, and for instructions on how to edit the captions, please view the closed captioning section of the Relay website here.